let's go in the air. Hello, it's Radial Rush here. Today we have a video about Speedy Bee25, and I had the RadioMaster XR2 Nano receiver on this, and I didn't really like how the receiver performed. So today I have swapped the XR1 receiver onto this. It was a bit of a pain to get fitted in here, but I managed to get it quite nicely. And I have the dual antenna, so I have the 900 MHz long antenna in this and the short 2.4 GHz antenna in this. So I'm at the same spot than the last time, and I'm in the car. So let's see how this XR1 receiver performs compared to the XR2. Do we have the same kind of RSSI alarms than other previously? So I guess that no further, nothing more, that let's go and fly. I had to take the ND filter, this is the ND8 off, so can we get decent ISO performance. With the ND8 it's so low light after all that we had to raise the ISO something about ISO 1600, that's way too high. I want to fly. ISO 400 would show decent exposure, but I want a little bit under, so I guess if I swap to a 4K 60 and 120 shutter, would that be okay? 0.7 underexposed. I guess we can live with that. I want to underexpose rather than overexpose. So yeah, that's about it. Let's go and fly. Okay, I have to get a little bit of feeling of this. I haven't flew this Bee25 for a while. Well, I guess link quality is jumping all over a little bit, nothing too much, but the RSSI dBm is much better than it was with the Nano receiver. Oh, little puddle over there, let's not fall into that. I don't have any conformal coating on these drones. Nice. I've been flying with that Copperhead 8, the long range rig, troubleshooting with that. So I've used the lithium ion pack and the long flight times. And now I'm again flying with the LiPo packs again. So I have to be really keep an eye on that voltage, that I won't be flying too low of a pack. 3.75 volts. Not bad, not bad. This flies nicely, and the RSSI dBm values are extremely good compared to the XR2 Nano receiver. We have a 3.67 volts. We have a plenty of battery. I think 3.5 is the threshold I'm going to land with this pack. I still have one pack. I have two packs with me, so we can definitely swap another pack and get back into the air. Let's see, someone just drove beside me. Yeah. That's what I thought, so. Let's do a flyby. Oh, there are seagulls in here. Those birds are pain in the ass. They really attack into our drones when I'm always flying in this area. And in the springtime, those seagulls are, I don't know the exact word for it in English, but you are not supposed to harass them. I guess we are going to swap the pack. I go over there so I can see if there are any cars coming on. I don't want to collide with the car because I'm going to lose. That's for sure. Yep, like I thought so. Should we switch angle mode so it's a bit easier to land near me? Yes, this was pretty nice. 6 minutes 50 seconds flight.
Disarmed. Air mode.
Yeah, let's swap the pack and go back into the air. Yeah, it's really nice to fly with Cinewhoop for a while. I've been troubleshooting that big Mario 8, Copperhead 8 long range rig for the last month or so. So it's super nice to fly this long rig, this small rig for a while. All right. It's gotten a bit more light. We have to lower the ISO just a little bit. So, okay, now we have a fresh pack with us. 4.14 volts. Everything looks solid. Let's go in the air. Yeah, back in the air. I don't have GPS rescue on this small Cinewhoop because I fly indoors also, so I have set, if the failsafe happens, I have set this to land, I recall. Because if I'm flying indoors, I don't want this to ramp up something like 30 meters in the air because we don't have 30 meters inside. So I have to remember this when I'm flying outdoors. If I crash or if the link is cut, then it's time to do the walk of shame and hope that car won't be driving over this. Now there was a little bit of link quality. We went so low and there was a bunch of stuff and steel between us. But not bad, not bad. I'm really happy about this XR1 receiver. But oh yeah, the antenna isn't the optimal one for here, that dual antenna. But if I want the penetration, I could swap to the 900 MHz with Cinewhoop. I guess that's okay. If I want that, let's do some flyby over us. Nice. Another one perhaps? Yeah. Towards the light. Cinewhoop is really nice to fly. It isn't the most powerful ones. Of course, it's nothing like the 5-inch rigs, but it's super fun to fly. It's easy to fly, I think. It's calm. I can do really slow if I want to. And I could also ramp up the speed if I want to. Nothing like a 5-inch of course, but you know. It is what it is. This area is really full of Wi-Fi networks, all kind of networks, wireless networks. Of course, we are in the city now, so there are multiple Wi-Fi networks around us. So really heavy RF interference in this area. So taking that account, I think this performs now really solidly. Whoops, that was a close call. Let's go a bit higher and see what kind of location we have in here. I have to be really careful about all those antennas on top of those cars and machines. Speaking from the experience, you know, I have crashed one antenna once. Didn't see in the goggles at all. Didn't see. Straight to it and down we go. No cars, that's nice. Our GPS isn't so good. And I think I know why. I have the same GPS module on this, like I have all my rigs. It's the M10 GPS module. So, but on this Bee25 frame you have to put that plastic cover on top of it. And I think it really kills the GPS signal. And soon I have to land because 3.5 volts. I think I'm going to land now.
Angle mode.
Yes. I don't usually switch to angle mode when I'm landing, but when I need the extra, you know, the control, I want to switch to an angle mode. Let's come to the really close. Yeah. So, this was it. The flight was good and the road was slippery, so to speak in Finland. Excuse me. But yeah, this was a nice flight. Let me take this stuff off of me and switch off the radio. Yeah, it was a fun flight with the Bee25 on this morning. And this is the plastic cover that I spoke about before. And I think this plastic cover kills the GPS signal. So I've been thinking if I just take that plastic cover off, and will it perform better than GPS, but I fly really much indoors and so the GPS isn't so necessary, so I guess I'll keep it like this. I get the GPS when I'm flying for a while, so those outdoor flights are okay. I guess I get something about, usually I get something about 10 to 15 sats, but now, oh, I didn't know what that is, but now I get something like 5 sats or what there was. I really didn't pay much attention to the GPS sats because it's a bit irrelevant now. I have the failsafe set to land, so won't be needing GPS rescue, for example. But I like to have GPS modules on my rigs. They are cheap, something like 10 to 15 euros, or are they even 20 euros now? Maybe they are, but when I bought that GPS module about a year ago, I got it really good price, about 10 euros. So that's a cheap price for a GPS module, I think. But yeah, this is it. I would like to know if you guys, do you fly Cinewhoop with the XR1 receiver, or what kind of receiver you Cinewhoop guys have in your rigs? Comment below and let's compare what kind of rigs we have with each other. So I'm really happy about that XR1 receiver now. It performed really solidly in this environment where the XR2 receiver didn't perform. So this is good. It was definitely good to swap that receiver, and maybe if I ever build some kind of like toothpick or that kind of frame, then I think the XR2 Nano receiver would be a good choice. But for now, I like the XR1 receiver on that Bee25. So, in the meantime, this was the update about this receiver issue. Now it's solid, and next I see you with the Copperhead 8 and the DJI O4 OSD freeze issue. I got that solved too, and I can't wait to make a video about it so I can tell you guys what I found. But yeah, all in all, I see you again. Bye.